for Barry and Debbie Bird. 3 is Cashmere Nutmeg. Rob Doyle aboard for Bob Brown. Number 4, Trick Start. Tony Kerwood picks up the lines for Des Tacour. Number 5 is Win Sun Ready. Nick Boyd in the sulky for Wilbert Weatherall. Scratch the 6, Plagiarism. Number 7 is Gear Grinder. Dan LeBlonc aboard for Wayne Kilner. Horses and drivers for the 5th go for $3,600. Post time for your Ron Luke Memorial Pace, set to go in under 5 minutes. We'll scratch the 6, Plagiarism, and on the outside, number 7, Gear Grinder. The horses are in the hands of the starter. It's post time. He swings down the backstretch for tonight's 5th race. It's your Ron Luke Memorial Pace. Field picking up speed, and there they go. And they're off and pacing it from the rail. It's the Bad Life taking advantage. Win Sun Ready is a second out from the 5-hole and now driving on. From the far outside, that's a Gear Grinder getting up there for 3rd. Piper Creek is 4th away. Racing in 5th, Cashmere Nutmeg, and Trick Start is the early trailer. Win Sun Ready and Nick Boyd, they've gone to the front now, but Gear Grinder wants a piece of the action and wants to get there, doesn't want to chase the mud flying. It's Gear Grinder now grabbing the top as they wheel by the opening quarter. 29-4, and it's a Gear Grinder who shows the way. Racing in 2nd, it's Win Sun Ready. The Bad Life is gapped in 3rd, a further gap of about 3, and it's a Piper Creek. Cashmere Nutmeg, Trick Start rounding out the field. They're well spaced out, and they're chasing a Gear Grinder. Dan LeBlonc aboard. Gear Grinder sets the pace. Racing in 2nd, it's Win Sun Ready, and sitting 3rd, that's the Bad Life. 3 further back, and it's Piper Creek on the move now. Cashmere Nutmeg from the back of the pack. 59-2 halfway point. Trick Start hasn't tricked anybody yet, still trails as they swing down the back stretch. Leading the way, Gear Grinder. There's Win Sun Ready right there on the helmet now. Win Sun Ready pulls to the outside and closing now to within a half a length. Gear Grinder, Win Sun Ready, they've hooked up now for a battle. The Bad Life is gapped in 3rd. Racing in 4th, that's a Piper Creek. 5th on the outside sees Cashmere Nutmeg, and a Trick Start 3/4, 130-3 as they wheel through that far turn. Deadlock up front. Win Sun Ready on the outside. Gear Grinder, the rail riding performance. Gear Grinder taking advantage of that ground saving trip. Win Sun Ready just slightly off the mark there in 2nd as the field swings home out 3 wide. Here comes the Bad Life. The Bad Life 3 wide slingshot now moving well down the stretch. Win Sun Ready, followed by Gear Grinder. Here comes Piper Creek. Piper Creek on the inside. There's Gear Grinder on the outside. You call it. Might be Gear Grinder. Slight advantage over Creek, but a tight finish. 2:02. Hang on to those.